Welcome to today's World Market Daily Forecast. Yes, today is Thursday, and you can see 3 consecutive bearish candles on the daily chart. We have seen a big rally after Tuesday's large bearish candle. Now the price is just consolidating around the 20 EMA on the daily chart. So, what we can expect next is very important. You can see there is a buy zone on the daily chart. That is a very important zone because after the price came down to that area, especially when the price touched that area, you can see the rapid upward movement. That's a very important area for me to enter the market once again as a buyer. Until then, I'm not interested because you can see there is also some fair value gap available. The price could be looking to fill that gap. Also, there is another fair value gap just below that. Therefore, we can expect the price to come down there, touch the fair value gap with the wick, and go upward again. There are a lot of buyers around that area. That's a good demand zone, which is why we saw this kind of rapid upward movement on the daily chart. I'm hoping to enter the market as a buyer if the price comes down there. Until then, I'm not much interested in entering the market as a buyer because you can see this area is a little bit consolidated. Earlier, we saw some pullback with Tuesday's candle. That is the area where we are now, and it's very important for the price to come down a little bit to enter the market as a seller. We can also look for selling opportunities if the price comes around that area once again. If the price comes to that area, then I can hold my sell positions until the price moves down to that area. This is the major analysis of the market and what we can expect in the next couple of days, according to my analysis. Now I'm going to the 4-hour chart. You can see the price is consolidating between the 50 EMA and just around the 100 EMA. I would like to enter the market if the price comes down there because that is a very good demand zone for me. Also, I would like to show you that I was able to get around 680 pips yesterday with that sell zone we created. I mentioned that in the 1-hour chart, the 20 EMA is very important. The price was around that area when I created yesterday's daily forecast, and I clearly mentioned that if the price breaks up, we can enter the market as a buyer. If it breaks down, we can enter the market as a seller. Then the price came down, and after the end of that bearish candle on the 1-hour chart, I was able to find a very good setup. You can see there was a nice setup on the 15-minute chart. When you see this kind of setup, you can enter the market with confidence because the fair value gap is touched with this kind of bearish wick. After the end of the 15-minute candle, I was able to enter the market. Then I exited the market after seeing the crossover by the 20 EMA on the 15-minute chart. If I had exited the market at that time, I would have gained more profit, but according to my plan, I exited the market after the price broke above the 20 EMA. Now I'm going to draw the support and resistance. To draw the support and resistance, I'm again on the 4-hour chart, and I would like to delete these 2 zones. I'll keep the other 3 zones because they were not touched, so we can keep them as they are. You can see the price broke that support and came down. Therefore, I would like to drag our support line around the 40-30 area, and also drag up the resistance around the 11-11 line because we can see some pullback around that line. These are the 2 changes I'm looking to make according to the support and resistance. Then I would like to draw the buy and sell zones. You can keep this buy zone as we drew yesterday. After that, I would like to draw another new buy zone around that area, but I would like to mention that this is not a high probability zone because I'm not interested in buying within that area since it already touched and didn't show a big rapid movement. Also, we can draw another sell zone around that big wick. That is our sell zone. That is the area where I got 680 pips yesterday, and I'll keep these 2 sell zones as drawn previously. That sell zone is very interesting to me because you can see the 50 and 20 EMAs on the 4-hour chart are also within that area. Therefore, if the price comes up there, you can enter the market with confirmations. Now I'm going to draw the best buying and selling structures when the price comes around those zones. We have a little more interest in selling the market because I'm not interested in buying around that buy zone. Therefore, first I would like to draw the first selling setup. If the price comes above that area, you can wait until a 1-hour bearish candle forms, then enter the market with a 15-minute fair value gap. Then you can keep your first take profit until the price touches the 100 EMA. If the price breaks down further, then keep your take profit until we reach that buy zone. You can keep your setup until it reaches the bottom buy zone according to your trading plan, or set your take profit until the crossover of the 20 EMA on the 15-minute chart. This is the first setup. You can also enter the market as a buyer if you see good confirmations around that first buy zone, then take your profit around that sell zone. That is our second setup. If the price breaks down further, then you can enter the market around the 150 EMA, which will match with our buy zone, and you can enter the market with confirmations from the 15-minute chart. These are the three setups I'm looking for. Also, you can enter the market as a seller. If the price comes upward and meets the sell zone, that sell zone is a good one for me. If the price comes down, you can enter the market with 15-minute confirmations. But if the price comes up too much, like that, then I'm not interested in selling anymore because that would be a big pullback. These are the major setups I can see in this market. As I mentioned, the area between the 50 EMA and the 150 EMA is very important. You need to be patient until you see an upward movement to sell from the sell zone and buy from the buy zone. This middle area requires some patience. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like my videos, please share, subscribe, and leave your comments. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.